Yes, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? Saeed, what's good, fam?
Yo, what's good, bro? I'm blessed. Can't complain, man. You know what I mean? I'm still riding off that W, man, on Saturday. You get me? It's been a blessed week in Manchester. Barely seen any City fans around. They're all hiding at the minute. Do you know what I mean? So I can't lie, bro. I'm cheesy right now, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's a good time right now. I can't lie to you, man. Obviously, we can't get too ahead of ourselves, but at the same time, you got to enjoy what we saw, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm blessed. How are you, man?
Yeah, same, bro. I can't even lie, bro. I can't even lie, bro. It's been a good week, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel
Yeah.
like it's gonna get even better, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we just need to do what we need to do on the weekend, bro. And
Mm.
you know what I mean? If United do what I expect them to do, then hey, bro, I can't lie. The end to the season might just be a mad one still.
Bro, I think we did say though, man, on the channel that man, like, there's a lot of games, man. There's a lot of games, like, man, I look at this league and I'm like, I can't lie, bro. This league's robbed right now. I mean, I don't know if you see that table yet, but no one's won back-to-back games. You get me? Like, not one team. Only I think Spurs have lost back-to-back games, but nobody's got one back-to-back games in the last couple of weeks. So it just shows you, man, like, their man are drawing, like no one's capitalizing. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, for us to write off this season would be crazy, man. United just got to go on a run and yeah, just pick up a bit of momentum and yeah, and just like, bro, like do something like not even mad, like decent. Because end of the day, Liverpool, yeah, as rubbish as they've been, they're fourth in the league and they've not won a game in a while.
And it's only 1 point ahead of us as well.
Yeah, 1 point ahead of us. And if you look at their the way they're playing, it's awful. You get me? Like Chelsea should have lost. I don't know if you've seen that game, but they should have lost. So the league is a madness. United just have to be consistent. I know it's harder, easier said than done, yeah, but at the same time, this year might be the easiest year to get top four or Champions football, should I say? And wallahi, if we don't make it, man, it'll be bad, bro. Like the more I'm looking, I'm like, yo, we must.
But this is what I'm saying. When I'm looking at this Man United team right now, we're never gonna get a better opportunity to get top four, bro. Like we're never gonna get a better opportunity. I don't care. Like literally, I think that it's tailor-made for us, bro.
Absolutely, bro. You get me? Like, you know what I mean? Now, when you look at it, like the options the manager's got, the way he set up the United team in the first game, the belief, the players, how they're feeling as well about the game. I don't know if you see Lissandro's comments, like 2-3 days. Like, I feel like there's a good feeling around the football club in it. You feel me? And you look at the way Kobe played as well. Like, even the way that Carrick just made that breakdown, the analysis is like, yo, man just played the way it should be. Like, that's how United should be playing. You feel me? Like, on the front foot, they have a shape, they're organized. You know what I mean? They pressed well. Like, yo, like, and this is where they get some scrub team. This is getting Man City, who still had Rodri, still had Haaland, still had Cherky, still had Semenyo, new signing. So it's not as if we just done it against nobodies. You feel me? So
yeah, we bopped them, man. We absolutely bopped them. And you know, it's the difference between this Man United team and the team that when Amorim came in is you can tell these men are genuinely looking around the training pitch here and just seeing ballers, bro. Like they're rating it. You know them ones there. Like it's not the same when you're looking around and seeing the Garnachos and the Rasmus Højlunds and that. Now when you're looking around, you're seeing the Seskos, you're seeing the Cunhas and Bumos. Like it's different, bro. I can't lie, it's a different feeling, bro. Like when I look at the players, the team just looks a lot more dangerous now. It looks more like a Man United team, bro.
Yeah, more and more of a Man United team, but it just shows you, man, when you don't complicate football, and you just do the right things, man. Like these things can just look good, bro. And I mean, Man United ain't got a rubbish squad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like people will look at everyone else and be like, oh, but look at that team. I'm like, yo, they've got flaws in their team. You know what I mean? United, when you look at it from a solid 11, we're playing one game a week. If we were in multiple competitions, I'd be like, you know what? Okay, cool. Maybe we've got a bench or maybe we've not got enough quality to bring. But man, I playing one game a week, and like,
But this is it. We've got a whole week with Michael Carrick, and Steve Holland, to prepare for each game, we had 3 days to prepare for City, and look how we dumped on them. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where with a whole week to prepare, for games, like even the fact that we got a week to prepare for the Arsenal game and they played yesterday. Do you know what I mean? That has to be a factor, in how we deal with them on Sunday, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It has to be a factor, man.
Yes.
And as we get later on in the season, for the teams that get later into competitions, the likes of the Arsenal, the Cities, do you know what I'm saying? That it becomes more difficult for them, bro, and it becomes more of an advantage for us, bro.
Yes, I agree. You could also spin it as well and say we need to build a momentum so that when these guys go out the Champions League or go out the FA Cup or whatever, they're gonna have a bit more free time. So therefore, they might take the league more seriously. Right. So we've got to now be in a situation where, let's say, for example, come March, April, because that's when the real knockout stages begin, like the quarterfinals and that semis, if they do make it, like that's when really we should be in a position where we're 6 points behind Man United.
Yeah, where we could capitalize on anything.
You know what I'm saying? So Agreed. That's where we have to be. We have to build enough momentum now. And I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, United now with 1 game week and the coaching stuff, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think bringing Steve Holland has been an excellent idea, and I was in favor of it. Right. Everyone kept thinking, but Gareth Southgate. I'm like, yo, man, you don't get to semi-finals by not having a good coaching team around you. You feel me?
Yeah, but also fuck all that, for a second. People will want to forget that this guy was at Chelsea for 7 years, bro. Forget Southgate, bro. Like, where do you think he came from? He didn't come out of nowhere, bro. Do you know what I mean? No. The guy still worked with Jose, still worked with Ancelotti, still worked with Conte, bro. Like, he's a good coach. Like, you just think that he just spawned into the England job out of thin air, bro?
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say, man. I think that was a big thing that was needed for Michael Carrick, was to have a solid coaching team set up behind him. You get me? Because this is why he bonded off Ollie. He said, yo, man, see you later, man. It's me versus you. It ain't a team around here, man. I got my own team. You don't even have a team. Your team is me and maybe a few randomers from, you know what I mean? I don't know where. You get me? Mike Phelan and them, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's with Carrick? He had his team ready. Man had it ready. Steve Holland, the Woodgate and that. So it was one of them ones where, like, he believed he had his own idea on his philosophy. And you can see now, like, he actually looks like a manager. He, like, the way he conducts himself. What I like about him, he don't get carried away, man. You see,
his temperament is very much how it was as a player, though. Very, very
calm. Very calm. Very, like, you know what I mean? Like, he goes, it's a normal week, and I like that because at the end of the day, you could get lost in the sauce in it. Old Trafford's a big, like, Man United's a big club in it. Sometimes you can feel like you're like, this ain't meant to be. You get me? Like, and I feel like sometimes you got to tell yourself, nah, bro, this is meant to be. You get me? This is who, like, I'm meant to be here. I'm meant to be managing United. I was a player here. Man took Roy Keane's number. You know what I mean? Man took over Roy Keane and did well. And look how Roy Keane is envious of that, bro. You know what I mean? You can tell, man, there's a bit of envious there because he actually did well in his
career.
He
did. Bro, 100%, bro. He came in and he did his thing, bro. No one was talking about Roy Keane once Michael Carrick was doing what he was doing.
Yeah, bro. You see what I'm trying to say? So I feel like that in itself, I think you can see it, man, when his press conference and that, like, he just keeps everything to a minimum. He don't need to over elaborate. He's not doing this emotional thing as well, where 1 minute you want to quit, 1 minute you want to stay. He's just like, yo, to the point. You know what I mean? He's not getting drawn into these questions where they're trying to get like a buzzword out of him or sound bites out of him. He's like stuck to the plan, and that's what you want. We want to stay focused for the next how many other weeks there are to the end of the season, bro. And just make sure that he takes us into the right position for next season. So that when we start next season, we're in a strong position, bro. And I feel like that's what you got to do, man. And he knows that as well. He knows, like, I'm here to the end of the season, and he's trying to do his best because he knows as well he's got a career after this as well. Like, he wants to be like at a club where he can be like, you know what? Look at my CV now. I went to Man United. I got them top 4. They've not been in top 4 for a while. I've got them in there. What are you saying? Now he can go and propel in his own career. So Yeah, man, I've been very, very impressed by Carrick in the past week and what he's done, the decision making he's done, the team news, because he could have easily played Sesko. Everyone was like, yo, play Sesko. The fact that he identified that in 3 days
Right.
and realized, yo, let me play Mbumo and this will be better for the fluidity.
I rate it though. Mbumo in the 9 as well. It shows that he's got a mind of his own because he didn't need to do that. Do you know what I mean? Mbumo and Ahmad just come back, dashed them both straight in the starting 11. You know what I mean? And he played my man in the number 9, yeah. And do you know what I mean? He could have played Cunha in the 9. You know what I mean? And he could have played Sesko in the 9, and he chose Mbumo. Yeah. So it shows that tactically, you know, he knows what's up, bro. Like, and I can't lie, finding a way to fit Ahmad and Mbumo in the team at the same time, yeah, and Ahmad not playing wing back, fair play, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It worked out nicely, and it also shows the versatility in the squad that we have. Because now we know that Mbumo can play in the 9, even though I don't think he was that effective, but it gives you a different outlet to Cunha, to Sesko, to Xerxes. Yes. They're all different kinds of outlets.
You know what it is though? It's the counter attack in it, man. And Mbumo's just got that pace.
And he can finish.
And he can finish as well. I feel like maybe Sesko, I don't think he buries that chance that Mbumo has. I can't lie to you. No,
not necessarily. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, not necessarily. He doesn't.
You know what I mean? And also, you got to remember, when he makes that run, go and check the run, Bruno's holding on to the ball, but the way Sesko then gets away from Ake and then opens his body up so there's a meter.
You mean thingy? Yeah. You mean Mbumo?
Yeah, gets away from Cousinov, but in that gap there, you've got to time the gap. So that when he did it, was first time shot. Wasn't even like
it was a great finish, but also the timing in which Bruno released the ball was good as well. Like everything just married up. Perfectly. You know,
and also the flick on from Mbumo when the header came out. That one there, I'm not sure Sesko does that.
Oh, the touch. Yeah, that touch. Yeah. Bro, that set up the whole attack.
You see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's one of them ones where you've got to identify that. And for me to identify that, when you do realize that Sesko scored what? Two goals?
He scored 3 goals in 2 games, isn't it? Since the manager left. Yeah.
Yeah. So for him to just say, you know what, man? I'm a go in there and I'm gonna do that. Nah, fair play to him, man, because these are bold decisions that you gotta make, bro. And you gotta realize what's better for the team. You know them ones there, like this is what we gotta do. We gotta know what's best for the team. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah, even I was thinking, give it to Ahmad. Yeah, you're right.
But to be fair, he could have. But this is what I'm saying. Bruno had multiple options, bro, because we actually had a 4v3, like at one point, because we broke so fast. We actually had a 4v3, so we had superiority. Like no matter where Bruno plays the ball, we probably score anyway. If he plays it out to Dorgu can square it, and then we've got 3 players coming in. If he plays it out to Ahmad can finish it first time or square it. We had superiority anyway, but the longer Bruno held on to it, the better it made it for a first time finishing it. And the weight of pass from Bruno was good as well. So it worked out well. But really and truly, we were scoring anyhow. Like no matter where that ball was going, we were scoring, bro. Because we just had an extra man on them and they were running towards their own goal, bruv. And all the guys that we had breaking into the box had pace, bro. Like as soon as Bruno picked up the ball, you got Ahmad Dorgu and Mbumo just pace, bro. Like, literally. I told man at the start of that game, when I saw the IC freeze, blood, the IC front freeze, blood, it's just bare pace. I knew that was going to be an issue for these men, bro. I knew it.
No, it's different, bro. It's different, man. That felt like Rudy Ronaldo Tevez, you know what I mean? Like on the break and that. Remember the Arsenal game, bro?
That was a proper breakaway, that.
Proper breakaway, bro. You get me? And I think Dorgu as well, that he went past Semenyo, bro. And
he was immense, Dorgu, man.
Bro, like he went past him and I thought, yo. But that was, again, like I said to you, man, classic United goal, man. And this is what I'm trying to say, like, you got to utilize your strengths in it, bro. And I feel like with Dorgu on that left-hand side, like he could defend and he can attack as well.
He gives us the perfect balance. I can't lie. In the bigger games, Dorgu's a must start at left wing, bro. I'll be real. Yeah, a must start. And he's actually comfortable on the left. A lot of these attackers, modern day attackers, want to invert all the time. He's actually happy to be on his left foot and play there, which is great because he gives us a cross as well. Do you know what I mean? He can cross with his stronger side. And the way that he broke into the box for the goal as well, man, amazing movement, bro.
Bro, amazing movement, bro. I feel like you got to remember, man, like it's been a year now. And I think for me, he's got stronger and stronger. And you got to remember, this left wing back position, bro, was just not the right one for anyone. Nobody really excelled apart from Ahmad. But Ahmad was based on instinctives, isn't it? You know, like we're just like pure wing play. You get me? But like I said, the left wing back role was not really ideal. And I feel like now he's got this ability now to not only help back him, but the way he wins us fouls here is I don't know. He might be the most foul player in the league right now because
he's second most fouled player after Jack Grealish. Yeah,
right. That tells you a lot, you know. And it just shows you like when he gets on the ball,
his ball carrying is top level, bro. Like when we're actually building out from the back, he keeps the ball well. Do you know what I'm saying? Little give and goes, and then he drives out from the back. Like he's getting mad confident. Do you know what I'm saying? And with confidence, he's actually showing, he's actually got quite a high technical level, bruv. And it wasn't obvious at the beginning. At the beginning, he was really erratic and you could tell that he was nervous and he was rushing things, but he's actually quite a very technical player.
Well, he's still 21. I think he's just turned 21, I think, something like that. But yeah, I mean, you got to remember, he came from Lecce and he was playing actually more predominantly right wing over there. Obviously, then went better left back, but predominantly attacking minded player. Do you know what I mean? So his instincts is to go forward a lot of the time, bro. And he goes, what I like about him, he gets into these dangerous areas, bro. I don't know if it was him that made that pass, but there was a pass that was played into him. And I was like, what the hell, man? That's a ping and a half, bro. So he's got that in him as well. And I feel like ultimately he's understanding now that, like he feels at home now. He probably had to settle to a new league, new feeling, new, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like you got to understand that these players got to settle in, and he's settled in more than well. I think he's been playing well now for a good
while.
Like, even Newcastle game, Burnley game. Like there's so many games where he's been like the best player on the pitch.
Yeah.
You get me? And that for me is and again, I didn't think he would play him there because you got to remember Ruben Amorim, he played right wing, he did well, then he put him back to another position, then it was played there, then it was played there.
Yeah, Amorim had him all over the place.
All over the place. You got to have consistency, man. Players need rhythm. Like, you got to have rhythm, bro. You got to have, like, understanding of where you're playing, bro. Like, this idea that we just keep changing and, oh, yeah, let's play you here, let's play you there, bro. It don't work, man. It's not going to help our team. It's not going to help the flow of the team. Like, nothing, bro. So I don't see why you should do that, man. And you got to keep it simple. That's why now I just hope Carrick here, from now to the end of the season, just simplifies everything, bro. You don't need to do
that's what we'll do, though. I don't think we'll see too many changes from Carrick. I think that he'll tweak certain things, but I think he'll settle on a back four. He'll settle on a midfield. He'll settle on an attack for the most part. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he'll just tweak things here and there. I think that's the key for Man United. The key is to settle until the lit comes back. It's gonna be Maguire and Lissandro, you would think. Do you know what I mean? He's gonna settle on that. Do you know what I mean? Luke Shaw at left back, and then Mazraoui will play right back once.
Oh, please.
Yeah, once.
But you know how
once Dalot gets phased out. Dalot will get phased out after this game, I believe, bro. Obviously, Mazraoui's just come back, so he might not drop Dalot for this game, even though I'll drop him immediately.
Don't drop him immediately, man. Get him out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
But De Ligt's not back yet. And while De Ligt's not back, I think Harry Maguire will keep his space. I think Carrick will go for experience. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it's weird, man. Like, what the hell, man? Like,
he's been out for like eight or 9 games, they said.
Bro, he's not even training, bro.
Yeah.
And that is a very, very big concern, man, because Amorim made it out like he's going to be back very, very soon. And then all of a sudden, it went quiet. So but it is a bit of a mad one when you have a back injury like that, bro, because it affects your whole body and your movement, bro. So it's one of them ones where can you even like take a risk?
Yeah, but also with back issues as well, you can be in a lot of pain one day and wake up the next morning and just feel fine. You know, them ones like they're weird like that. So it could just be one of them things where we don't know how long he's gonna be out for. But at the moment, with 1 game a week, we've got enough, man. We got Aiden Heaven and Lenny Euro there. We don't need to rush him back.
No, man. 2 centre-back. Well, 2 there and then 2 centre-backs behind him. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to worry. We don't need to worry. We don't need to rush him back, bro.
But the thing is, see, when we're playing like 3 like centre-backs here, like if 2 get injured, you're fucked. If 1 gets injured, you're flipping. You have to then really, really make shift. And then you got to play Mazraoui centre-back. And then you got to play Dalot because you have to play Dalot now. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's so annoying, bro. But at least with two now, if two, you know what I mean, one gets injured, you can bring on Euro, you can bring on, you know what I'm trying to say? So it helps nicely. I think Maguire, yeah, you know what I mean, just the basics right, man. And I think for me, it's one of them ones where, was he ever 85 million? No. Are we going to rewrite history? No. But what he's going to do is going to do the basics right. And I feel like for me, I think you should go with Maguire and Lisandro.
Bro, with the way that we're defending right now,
yeah,
Maguire and Lisandro is the best partnership to go for. And you need Maguire's aerial presence because Lisandro's not tall, but also playing out from the back. Harry Maguire's calm, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's calm. You can get Harry Maguire involved in the rondos. I don't have an issue with Maguire. I've been saying it. Like, Harry Maguire for me, calm squad player. Like, I'm not selling Harry Maguire because you don't get a better player than Harry Maguire, because you lose him on a free. To get a better defender than Harry Maguire, you're spending upwards of 50 million, bro. Like
50 million,
that's the reality, bro. And it's not, bruv, it's not worth it, blood. Like, it doesn't make no sense to me. And this is exactly why, for me, you just keep Harry Maguire at the club as backup, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's English, so he fits the quota. If he needs to take a little reduction, he'll take one. He ain't going nowhere, bro. He's humble enough to just do the squad thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. Harry Maguire is probably better than a lot of like the starters that I see.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, outside of our club,
you know what I mean?
Harry Maguire is better than a lot of the players that are starting for other clubs, and he's better than everyone's backups, bro. So
yeah, like if you look at it, when you look at that's what I'm saying. Badiashile backup, come on, man. Look at the levels how they drop for Chelsea.
Listen, Harry Maguire is better than all of Chelsea centre backs. So like it just doesn't matter, innit,
there
bro?
you go then. So you know what I mean? It comes back to that situation of like having the perspective in it. You feel me? Like I said, I don't know what he does next season because he might have a wage cut because I think he's on like 190 now. He might have a little wage cut. He might agree.
Well, maybe he won't. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can afford to pay him that. Like, to be honest, like, especially if you get Champions League, we can afford to pay him that. He doesn't necessarily even have to have a wage cut, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know, do you? So I think, like I said to you, man, it's one of them ones where, like, as long as he's motivated, as long as he knows, and I think to be fair, he's been a good professional as well. I can't lie to you. Like in the last couple of years, where he's been stripped off the captain's armband, and he's just kind of got on with it. You feel me? Even though he's got a lot of abuse, he's got on with it.
I reckon he never wanted it in the first place. You know them ones. So I think if anything, he plays better.
By Ollie, was it Ollie that gave him the captaincy?
Yes, it was. No, it was Ollie, bro.
Yeah, it was Ollie.
I believe he probably never wanted it anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it puts more pressure on him. He just came in the club and he gave it to him. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't want it.
That's helped him a lot though, because you got to remember, people were kind of beating him with the stick of like, you cost 85 million and you're the captain as well.
Yeah,
you get me. So I feel like that was kind of like difficult for him as well to kind of deal with, didn't you feel me? Like, so yeah, no, I think for me to come off that, not play for how many games that he didn't play, and then put in that performance. No, you got to be fair play to him, man. Him and Lisandro work well, man. You get me? Like one's aggressive, one covers, one's good on the ball, one does this. You know what I mean? So there's a little bit of a partnership there, man. And we need a partnership. I don't think you can change it around now. We've been changing centre backs too much now. Like not like top clubs.
That's it. We just need to stick to a centre back partnership for the rest of the season, or for as long as possible, and then stick to a back five even, because it's important. They need to get a run of games. They don't have that many.
There you go, man. Do you know what I mean? And Luke Shaw just do the simple basics. You feel me? And you can. That's what I'm saying. The main thing is you don't need anyone to do a madness. You feel me? Like you just need people to do the basics, bro, and let the forwards do their jobs. You feel me? And Bumo scored how many? I think that's his 7th goal now this season without even playing that many cups. He didn't play the FA Cup, and in the Carabao Cup, he was the one that only scored our goal.
Yeah, he's the one that scored our goal. Yeah.
So you get me? Like he's doing his job now, scoring goals. Ahmad now, you get me? Now he's on the right wing now. He's gonna get chipping as well. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? United could go in that little state now where we're just in that flow state now. Start winning games, start scoring goals. You get me? Clean sheets. That's a clean sheet there. Straight clean. Nobody's even talked about that, by the way. Clean sheet. You know what I mean? Like, look how easy that was. Clean sheet.
And that's what I mean. Under Amorim, those things were hard to come by, bro.
Hard
and
to
that
come
was
by,
an easy
bro.
one.
Yeah, man. Clean sheet, just like that, bro. And yeah, I think ultimately you got to remember, like, it's and players were not even like Cunha was on the bench, and he came on as well, had a point to prove as well.
Oh, and he balled out, man.
Yeah, bro. He was when he came on, yeah. First of all, people don't even realizing that block that he made when he came on.
Yeah, he slid and just threw himself in front of the ball. Yeah, hey.
Brilliant block. But I think for me, his ball retention was better. Like I see Cunha.
Yeah, he wasn't dribbling.
Yes, when he was on that left hand side there, it was brilliant as well. The bit of Rondo that everyone's talking about, Cunha Bruno, like Ahmad, you know what I mean? That was good as well. So, and then the cross as well, brilliant crossing. Dogu made the run. It was good because you got to remember, now we need competition for place in it. We need everyone to push each other, man. You get me? Like, if you're not starting, you got to come in now. If you're not playing, if you get dropped, it has to be. You got to get up and start working, man. Because if you want, like, these men don't realize it. If you want Champions League football, man need to raise their game. Next year, you could be playing the Champions League. Cunha, has he played in the Champions League? He might have played for
Atleti.
Madrid. Yeah. But there's a lot of man, and Boomer, not played Champions League football. You get me? Like, a lot of man haven't played Champions League football regularly, you know? So, you know what I mean? Like, if you might want to play Champions League football, yeah, you better start to earn it. Start to earn that, bro, and start to say, yo, we want that. Are you going to let Villa, who looking like right now, okay, they might be getting Mateta, but they're looking depleted right now. Liverpool are not looking the same. Chelsea have got Liam Rosenior, who, let's be honest here, as much as people can say, yeah, cool, they've got a good squad. What if he doesn't do well? And there's not maybe that kind of ambition to get Champions League football. Maybe they don't do it under Liam Rosenior. So you got to take advantage of that. So, you know, I feel like Man United can't just dismiss this top 4 and this top 5 and be like, yeah, but nah, make it your own, man. Start to realize, yo, we are the team. Like, if you, man, get yourselves on a run and everyone else is distracted by FA Cups and all of this, bro, do what you got to do.
Bro, that's all we got, brother. All we got to focus on right now is the league. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every game's a cup final.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned now. You know what I'm saying? You got a week to prepare. I trust Carrick as a coach. I trust what I've seen in Steve Holland as well. Like, the man are going to do their due diligence, with this Arsenal game. And I just need a solid performance, bro. The players are fully bought in. You can see already just from the way they played and by the way they've spoken about it, they've bought in it. So, I mean, if we go and do what I feel like we're going to do, and we go and we beat these lot, I can't lie, bruv. It sets us up perfectly, for the rest of the season. And if Michael Carrick gets Champions League, or should I say when he gets Champions League, bro, I mean, it's going to be very difficult for me to find a manager to replace him, bro.
Oh, rather say you on it, yeah?
Bro, I'll be one of the first people. I'm saying it now,
Yeah.
Like, we get Champions League, I'll be one of the first people saying that we should keep him. 100%. I'll be one of the first people, bro. Because you see what it is, You know what it is. There's loads of differences. People want to try and compare it to the Ollie thing.
No.
One, Ollie wasn't a good coach. Do you know what I'm saying? He wasn't a good coach. Ollie already had a relegation on his CV when we gave him the job. He should have never got it in the first place. Do you know what I'm saying? There wasn't a single game that we played under Ollie where I was like, yo, Ollie set us up perfectly, bro. It was Ollie gonna freestyle. We knew that the players would just
vibe. Yeah, I agree.
Like, we knew it, innit? We fully knew that. So because of that, it was a different situation. Michael Carrick has shown that he's a competent coach. And also, the grass ain't always greener on the other side, bro. I literally told my brother, bro, you be careful what you wish for when you lose Ange. Because these men were like, Ange is robbed.
Said that to him.
Yeah, I told him, bro. I wouldn't have sacked Ange after they won the trophy. Bro, they won their first trophy in how many years and they sacked Ange, bro?
Did that paper over a lot of cracks, though, in their team?
Not necessarily, bro.
But yeah.
Do you know, not necessarily, bro. Because at the end of the day, as bad as that Tottenham team are, if anything, bro, I think Ange massively overachieved with them. I wouldn't say... I wouldn't say it papered over the cracks. I think it showed me how good a coach he can be, bro. Because that Tottenham team was robbed, bro. He had Brennan Johnson scoring goals, blood. And
but the only thing is...
Brennan Johnson...
They barely won a game at home. They were conceding goals left, right, centre. They were scoring goals, don't get me wrong. They were 17th in the league. I think sometimes the league tells you a lot about your coaches.
Yeah, but if you've got a team that's conceding goals and scoring goals, what do? You just buy better defenders. That's all you do, bro. Like, as soon as Van de Ven got injured for Spurs, they were fucked.
But I think it's more towards their squad, you know.
Their squad's rubbish, but this is the point I've been trying to say, bro. They're rubbish, bro.
They're rubbish.
Like, they're actually crap, bro. Like, when you look at this Spurs team, they're rubbish. So I'm not really trying to hear nothing. Their best players, are not available. Madison and Kulusevski are two of their better players.
Their best players. Yeah, that's
and they're not available, bro. Like, they've got a lot of young players that have promise, like Bergval. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fucking, what's his name? The young guy that they bought.
Odebear.
No, him and the other one, the centre back. That guy that's playing centre back, but he's a midfielder. What's his name?
Centre back midfielder.
The blonde kid that they bought for like 40 mil or something. The fuck's his name?
Who's that?
Someone will put it in the chat, bro. Yeah, Gray, Archie Gray.
Archie Gray.
Yeah, so
he's all right. He's all right.
He's decent, bro. They've got decent young players, but their best days are ahead of them. And then they have fucking then they have players like Madison and Kulu who aren't available, who are actual quality players. And then they've just got meaty ballers, bro. For the most part, it's like either these men are there or they've got more players, that are meaty.
And they're good. Yeah.
Then are good. You know them, man.
I agree with that.
This is just what it is. They've got bare meaty players, and then they've got potential, and then they've got some good players, bro. But I don't rate a lot of their players, bro. I don't at all, bro. Like, even Romero, man, overhyped Romero, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, Van de Ven's good. For me, Romero's rubbish, bro. Like, I'll watch Romero bare times. He looks mad clumsy. He looks bare erratic, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? There's nothing about Romero that I rate, bro.
I've been saying, man, he's erratic, you know what I mean? But just because he fist pumps and that, and he's passionate, you know what I mean? And he scores the odd occasion the goal and that. But I don't rate Romero one bit. I think he's a liability for Tottenham. But again, they keep telling me that he's been one of their best centre-backs. So, cool. But I think Van de Ven's good. I think
he's quality, Spence Van de Ven.
On his day, I think Spence on his day is a decent right-back.
Van de Ven is one of their only top quality players, bro. Like top quality, like, boom. Pedro Porro's hot and cold, bro. Van de Ven is a good player. Spence is a good player. Madison and Kulusevski are good players. Outside of that, it's just like, it's whatever, innit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, Sarr is decent, but he's overrated, bro. Like,
Sarr he didn't even get to the Senegal squad, but he's not.
Sarr's kind of meaty, bro. Like, they gas Sarr, and you know what I'm saying? Like, my brother's doing the Sarr Toure and that, but brother, he's meaty, bro. Like, if we're being honest,
he's a runner.
That's all he is. He's meaty, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these guys are just meaty, bro. Like,
Kudus is decent. Kudus is decent. I like Kudus.
He is again, but he hasn't really done nothing for them.
Yeah, he's been all right. He's got a few goals, a few assists and that, but I think he's one of the
we saw of West Ham 2 seasons ago. And I said before Kudus went to Spurs, he went to Spurs off the back of a shit season, bro. And loads of people were saying to me, oh yeah, but Rants is because he wanted to leave West Ham. No, bro, I can't lie, bro. Like, his form dropped, bro, and it hasn't recovered, if we're being honest, bro. Like, his reputation's carrying him at the moment because he hasn't been good for like 2 seasons now.
Big up Texino. Sarr doesn't even start for Senegal. And I like that Papa game, man. I think United should look at him as well, man. But I think, honestly, broski, it's one of them ones where, Tottenham's a funny one, man, because I do believe Thomas Frank is a good coach.
So do I. That's why I blame their team, bro. I blame their team. I think their team's useless.
I'm not going to let, like, a stint at a football club. And that's what I think Thierry Henry was saying, and that, like, some people just write off managers because they had a bad stint at a football club. You know what I mean? Obviously, people are going to say, oh, but look at Ruben Amorim. But at the same time, with Thomas Frank, the quality's not been there for him. Like, could he do better? Yes. Could he play a bit more attacking football? Yeah. But when I look at their team, bro, it's actually scrubs, bro. I'll be real with you. Like, I don't really see much in their team, like, to really, really do something. Like Colomwani, come on, bro. Like, he wants out apparently because he's not getting enough game time. Well, because he's shit, right?
Wow. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Yeah. Tell wants out as well. Apparently, Paris FC are looking at him. You know what I mean? So I just, man, it's not great, bro. It's not great. So these are what we're looking at. But what I will say, just going back to your argument about Carrick here, as much as you say the grass ain't green on the other side, I also think the pressure of being an interim or someone who's taking charge right now and you're doing a job to the season versus when you have the job, all eyes on you. Now it's like you're starting from the beginning. What can you now do now when it's
I don't agree. I think that pressure doesn't exist. I think that as a Man United manager, there's pressure regardless.
Are you sure? Because then now you set the bar now on Carrick now to say, yo, cool, you've got top 4 now. What's your next aim? I want you to either maintain top 4, maintain the football that we have, or we do better. Which one is it? Because that's where it comes down to now. Where Carrick gets.
Yeah, but as a Man United manager, it's going to be that anyway, Saeed. It doesn't matter.
I agree.
Who it is. I'll be honest, yeah. So any half-decent manager, if you keep giving them better players, yeah, you would think eventually they're going to win stuff. That's what's happening with Arteta, bro. Because
I agree.
Arsenal just keep giving him better players. He's not becoming a better coach. Like, if anything, the football's getting worse, bro.
Guardiola, we have to talk about him.
Yeah, but no, they just keep giving him better players. Last season, yeah, it was because they said that they didn't have enough squad depth. The season before, it was because of injuries. And every season, they've just kept giving him more players. That's all it is, bro. Like, at the end of the day, if you're at Man United and you're a decent coach, yeah, and Man United are recruiting the way they're supposed to be recruiting.
Quality will shine. Yeah,
even when you look at Sir Alex Ferguson, we'd win the league and then he would go out and fucking break the transfer record and sign someone, bro. Yeah. So he never stood still, bro.
I agree. Like, then there's a complication of like, who's your best 11? So then, for example,
it comes with any big job, bro. Any big job as a manager. If you're a Real Madrid manager, you've got loads of players. You have to figure out who your best team is, bro.
I get Xabi Alonso. It's probably a wrong example because Real Madrid is a crazy club anyway, as it is. But then you got to realize when Carrick gets a job and he's permanent now, and players are not getting their opportunities that you might want, and then it's a case of why is he starting? Then it becomes a case of like, can Carrick basically manage big personalities? Then
I know he doesn't really. But if you've got the football setup that Man United have, you don't really need to, because if the players aren't really fitting in, then you just sell them. You get rid of them, don't you? That's what Jason Wilcox's job is. Like, I think people are underestimating now, yeah, how involved the other structures around the head coach are, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Michael Carrick is the one thing Michael Carrick has in his favor, yeah, that other players don't have, is that he was a very good footballer, bro.
No, I agree.
A very good footballer.
The standard of the game was,
and also the culture of Man United will keep Michael Carrick safe, bro. Alonso wasn't safe at Real Madrid because the culture is the players can disrespect the manager. That's the culture. It's always been, the culture's always been players first at Real Madrid. So Alonso didn't stand a chance. He never had no fucking respect from the beginning, bro. The players were always going to do what they were going to do. Do you know what I'm saying? At Man United, players can't behave the way they behave at Real Madrid.
So you're saying then to me now that if, for example, Carrick gets top 4 and De Zerbi wants a job, who are you picking?
It's not even about if De Zerbi wants the job. If Carrick gets top 4 and we continue to play football the way we played against Man City, if we put in a performance against Arsenal the same as City, yeah, and we continue, and that's the base level, yeah, of our performances, bro, it don't make sense.
You're not going to get that all the time, though, are you? You're not going to get that.
No, but I'm saying base level as in the way the team is set up structurally, as in we defend the same way off the ball, we attack the same way. We're not going to win every game. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm saying, yeah, if we set up in the framework for all of our performances are like that, then you keep Michael Carrick. The reason why you keep Michael Carrick as well is because it's not just about the football, bro. It's about the culture. It's about everything else, bro. You could bring in De Zerbi, yeah, and the players can be pissed because Carrick's gone and they wanted Carrick, and then De Zerbi comes in and he's trying to implement stuff.
Really and move like that, though, man. We can't.
What's that?
I mean, we can't really, as a football club, be like, yo, but we had it nice under Carrick, and therefore he got us into top 4. And look at the mess we have right now. I don't think that approach can happen. You got to trust that the coach that comes in, De Zerbi, can not only take on what Carrick did and maybe then work on that and say, right, I'm going to then take it to the next level. You have to back that.
But bro, how can De Zerbi, yeah? How can De Zerbi take what Carrick's done and take it to the next level when he's nothing like Carrick as a coach?
Because we can play better football. I think maybe in a sense of like tactically, we could be like, for example, we know that in terms of coaching ability, Carrick and De Zerbi's a better coach. We can understand that, like in terms of the jobs that they've had, the level of pressure that they've had. He's gone to Marseille. Look at what he's done at Marseille right now in a league where PSG dominate. He's got in there.
All right. So would you say that De Zerbi is a better coach than Kompany?
Right now, no. I say
and De Zerbi's been coaching a lot longer than him. So how long you've been coaching doesn't necessarily mean
but then what does is the magnitude of the football club. The magnitude of the football club does matter. So yes, Carrick,
but his biggest football club was Burnley before.
Yeah, 100%. I get that, but I'm saying he's gone to Bayern Munich and shown it. But he's won the league though. He's won the league there. He's done a madness job over there. Cool.
Yeah, but before he won the league, to
be fair, he won the Burnley Championship by the highest points ever. So we got
but he still had only managed in the Championship, bro.
Yeah, but Championship is one of the toughest leagues in the world.
I agree. I completely agree. But remember, Carrick had a much worse team than Kompany.
I agree with that. Yeah,
and he took them from relegation into the playoffs, bro. So they managed in the same league, bro. And he had worse players, bro. So it's all relative, bro. What I'm saying is, the stage that Kompany was at, when he got the Bayern Munich job, I believe that's where Michael Carrick is now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe that's the level that Carrick's at now, bro. Kompany was given the opportunity to show that he could manage a big team, and he's cooked, bro. You know them ones. If Carrick shows that he can cook with this team, then this is his level.
Yeah. But again, I stress the importance of what we are going into a situation where United have got to get top 4. Cool. But then the new season brings new responsibility, new pressures, new ambition. And therefore, then it's a different sort of feeling to when you've got the job and everyone's knowing that you're getting it to the end of the season. That's all people have to be very, very wary of. And that there, for a new manager to come in, let's say a De Zerbi, a Tuchel, a Xavi, they've now got this understanding that, right, we are starting from scratch here or wherever we are in the league, and then we apply that pressure straight away to them. Whereas with Carrick, what if people say, oh, well, you know what, man, he did well last season. And say, for example, we don't start the season well. Sentiment gets involved, Rants. This understanding of, but give him time and all of this gets involved. And then we kind of don't use that same logic for a manager.
Yeah, but do his job. You know what people should stop doing though, Saeed? Like, I don't do it, bro. I'm just thinking for myself, innit? I'm not thinking what other fans are gonna say, bro. I don't care, bro.
If
other fans are gonna get carried away, that's not your problem. That's not my problem.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You've seen it.
I know, but we can only use our logic. Like, look at this statement, and this is exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Man said Kompany's different. He's next up with Fabregas. Fabregas, this is his 3rd year of coaching, bro. Fabregas isn't more experienced than Michael Carrick. Do you understand what I'm saying? But because Cesc Fabregas has got the Spanish name, man are getting excited. But Cesc ain't proved nothing either. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Cesc ain't proven nothing. Like, he was interim at Como in 2023, 2024, he took over. It's just the start of 2026. So Cesc ain't done nothing either. Cesc is not further along in his journey than Michael Carrick. But some people would say, Rants, would you take Cesc at Man United? Why? Because he's Spanish, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it comes down to stealing, innit? Maybe
Michael Carrick, has done more, in the game than Cesc Fabregas at the moment, and he's further ahead than Cesc, bro. So at the moment, in my head, Michael Carrick is as good as, if not better than Cesc as a coach, bro.
So would you say that managing Middlesbrough is a tougher ask than managing Como?
Of course it is. Now. Because Como got bare money, bro. They're one of the richest teams in the league, bro.
But he's still managing a club that's in Serie A, who are playing against Inter Milan, Serie A, Milan.
Everyone says that the Championship is the most competitive league in the world.
It is. I'm talking about level of coaching and tactical. Like, it's not the same as a Serie A. Let's be honest, bro. The level
isn't the Championship.
The level of coaching in the Championship isn't the same as, let's say, for example, you're coaching at Serie A, where there's a lot more.
I would argue that coaching in the Championship is harder. You know why? Because you're dealing with way more different styles of football in the Championship. This is why I believe the Premier League is the most difficult league in the world to coach in, because one week you could be playing against Wolves, next week you're playing against Man City, the week after you're playing against Arsenal, then you're playing against Aston Villa. You're playing against loads of different coaches with different philosophies and different styles. the championship is like that as well. You've got foreign coaches in the championship that play a certain way. You've got English coaches that play a more direct way. You've got some teams that are more physical, some teams that are more technical, and there's more teams as well. So playing in a league like Italy, where the majority of the teams are going to play at a similar pace, a similar kind of tactics, it's easier to fucking play in these leagues, bro. It is. It's easier to coach in these leagues, should I say, because you're more prepared for what you're coming up against. Ruben Amorim, like, bro, even Arnie Slot, bro, was complaining, saying, oh, like, we struggle against teams that play long balls. Oh, bro, welcome to England, mate.
Yeah, welcome to
Do you know
England.
what I'm saying? Like, welcome to fucking England. So
no, I agree. I agree with the difficulty in the
I think Seski's doing well. But you saw the difference between Alonso in Germany and Alonso in Spain, bro. Like, he couldn't translate the football he was playing at Leverkusen. He couldn't translate that football to Real Madrid. He couldn't, bro. I watched Real Madrid. They were boring to watch under Cesc Fabregas. Not Cesc, under Alonso. They weren't a good team to watch.
I do agree with the case, like, you know, for names and that, like, for example, just because Cesc Fabregas might be a sexy name for people and be like, oh, he's Spanish and he played this and that, like, they might look at it and think, yo, like, that's the guy to bring in without having, because a lot of people don't watch Como. They don't really see.
No, they don't. But there's loads of clips of them doing some really good build up and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you get me? Like he said, I think they got beat 4-0 by Inter Milan, but then he started saying that I played this way and and whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I just think for me, with Michael Carrick though, and this is my own opinion. Everyone's got their own opinion. I think for me, he takes us to the end of the season. We get top 4, wherever it is, and then he hands over the baton. And then Man United are in a good place regardless. So then when we do come into a new manager, we've got better players. We should be doing better players in terms of the scouting. And then you bring in a manager then to say, right, this is what we're going to do next, and we're going forward next with this one. And we should be able to understand and think, right, that was Carrick. He got us over there, and this is now this one. And what it does as well, it gives us the accountability on Ineos to be like, yo, you need to get this right now. This appointment now. We've given you 6 months, 7 months to find an appropriate manager now to be like, yo, this is what we want. This is what we're looking for. Now go and do it. We can't use it on the basis of Carrick did a good job, so therefore he deserves it. I don't.
No, but it's not. No, but it's not just. It's not just a good job. It's not just a good job. It depends on how he does the job. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what a lot of people are understanding is when I say done a good job isn't just achieving top 4. It's achieving top 4, yeah, with playing a very good brand of football whilst improving us defensively and the tactical stuff. If we were beating teams 6-4 and we were kind of fluking it and getting over the line, then I'd say, you know what, thank you for your services, but you know what, we've caught life. But if we're dominating games and we're putting teams to the sword here, and everybody's happy, I think it would be extremely stupid to change it, bro. Like, it doesn't really make sense just from a human standpoint. Yeah, when you look at the facts, that Carrick was with I can't remember his name anyway. The coach, the under-18s coach, that
Fletcher.
Nah, Fletcher brought in the other guy, that Binion guy. Carrick, Carrick was with Wilcox and these man at the academy game. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? You see little things like that. Those mean something at Man United. Is De Zerbi going to be chilling on a cold night with these man? Probably not.
How do we know though, man? We don't know.
We do know that because Ruben Amorim said he was going to do it, bro. And he went to watch one academy game like before, like he coached the game, and then he never went back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. Because he had an agenda with the academy anyway, man.
Yeah, like, but this is my point, bro. So man can say that it's not just about football, this job, Saeed, bro. Unfortunately, bro. It's about how you fit in, yeah, with the overall culture of the club and also the way that the club has been structured, bro. You have to work closely with Jason Wilcox, bro. Like,
yeah, but you have to. My thing is though, yeah, I hear you on that point, yeah, but I think is the bar that low, yeah, that we don't understand what competent football, free-flowing football is, attacking. Like, this should be the norm. And I feel like I'm not going to take any credit away from Michael Carrick, but are we in a position where we are maybe looking at things a bit deeply, where Michael Carrick is doing something that Man United should be doing? Man United should be playing on the front foot. Man United should be catering towards their players. Man United should be in a balanced team. You get what I'm saying? I think the bar's that low that we then don't realize, okay, cool. You made us believe that, yo, this is what we should be doing. But now I want more. I want to see a manager that.
Yeah, but again, you have to crawl before you walk, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like this thing here, just because you're a good manager.
How long do you want to keep rolling?
No, but I hear it. But just because you're a good manager, that doesn't mean you're going to succeed at Man United. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because you're good, you don't mean, bro, Thomas Frank's a good fucking coach and he's failing at Spurs right now. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Being a good coach is not enough, bro, like at a lot of clubs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like even when you look at Luis Enrique, he wasn't successful straight away.
Now, he was successful at Espanyol, Roma, and then he came to Barcelona and did his thing. I hear what
exactly. And I am one of the people that actually thought, you know what, Luis Enrique only done well because of the players at Barca. I never really rated him at Barcelona because I saw what he did before and I put what he done at Barcelona down to the players. Do you know what I mean? But he's gone to PSG and proven that no, actually, I'm a fucking good coach, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's proven that, but he had to earn that respect from me because he didn't start well, bro. So just because you're good, it doesn't mean you're going to do well.
So let me ask you a question, yeah? Does this mean that you don't trust Ineos to find the right man?
No, it doesn't. I'm just saying that the guy that you might think is the right man might not be.
But that's what I'm saying. But then we need to put pressure on Ineos to find the right man. These men need to be held accountable. We can't give them the easy way out and say, you know what, Carrick, you've done a good job. How about you take the job? Brother, you're not paid to just follow patterns and be like, yeah, that kind of makes sense right now. No, you find a credible manager that you know is better than Carrick, that you know that should be the manager of Man United.
All right, cool. So let's play a game right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Look at the big six in England right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Name the coaches.
So Guardiola.
Yeah.
Liam Rosinha.
Yeah.
Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
Arne Slot.
Yeah.
And yeah. And then obviously Michael Carrick with those. I think there's
and Mikel Arteta.
Mikel Arteta, yeah.
Look at those coaches. We only need a coach that's better than them, you know.
Bro. Yeah, but then
we only need a coach that's better than them, man. Because the truth is, yeah, man are going on like we need to be slaying dragons. This ain't 2005.
Why would you want to compete with them? Why don't you go clear of them?
But bro, this ain't 2005. We don't need a Carlo. We don't need a Jose. These men are dead now.
They can say the same thing about Michael Carrick, though. They can say the same thing about Michael Carrick.
Pep is fried now, bro. Like Pep's football has aged out, bro. Like it doesn't work anymore. Like he doesn't have the players to play the football no more, and he's so stuck in his ways. He's going down the Arsene Wenger route where he needs to leave before he gets pushed, bro. That's where Pep is right now, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like we have to be real about these coaches right now in the big six, yeah? Carrick, yeah, has the potential to be better than all of these guys, yeah, just based on how he sets teams up and how his team plays already. He's got it, because Rosinha ain't going to do nothing. Do you know what I mean? Thomas Frank has got a ceiling because of the style of football he plays anyway. Mikel Arteta's football is ugly. Do you know what I'm saying? And who else do we have? Pep's extinct, bro. Pep's almost dead. So when we look at all these other guys, bro, like we just need a coach that can outperform these guys. I genuinely think that if because remember, Carrick hasn't just managed one game at Man United. He hasn't. The 4 games that he's managed, he ain't lost a game. He beat Arsenal, he drew with Chelsea, he beat Man City, and he beat Villarreal. So he's coached four games. He hasn't lost one. And we've played good football in all of those games. If in the next 16 games, he can show me that level of performance, yeah, I ain't rushing to get this guy out of here to go bring in De Zerbi, yeah, and then De Zerbi comes in, yeah, and it looks great. And then we start losing games, and then he falls out with Jason Wilcox, and he crashes out.
I didn't tell you about that.
And then he crashes out, and then we're saying, "Oh, let's get Carrick in interim again." Then we look like dickheads.
That's what I'm trying. But
so we have to be careful, bro. That's what I'm saying.
All eyes are on Ineos. That's why, for me, I don't want them to get the easy decision and be like, you know what, Carrick, man, yeah, man. I want them to appoint a manager that is credible and they can be held accountable because they effed up with Ruben Amorim. So now, therefore, you need to go and get the right manager that you believe can get us the next. Because if we're saying that the league's robbed, then, yeah, I'm not saying that Man United are in a title race. I'm not saying that Man United can get the title race. But if United won them next season. But if United...
Next season, we should be in the title race next season.
but I'm saying to you, it's not beyond Man United to go and push for the third, second, and whatnot. Because you see in the league right now, if United have won them games that we should have been winning, we basically drop points in, then
we should be in a title race this season.
Yeah, but there you go then. So that's why I feel like right now, Man United, they can go above and beyond that. And I'm not saying that Michael Carrick can't do that, but I'm just saying, is he capped at a certain level that we will?
Yeah, but that's what they said about Vincent Kompany when he got relegated in the Premier League, bro.
I don't know, man. I think you're not giving Vincent Kompany a lot of credit, because you know why, yeah.
Kompany all the credit in the world, bro, because I'm the guy that believed that he deserved the Bayern Munich job, and I was told, yeah, that he just got Burnley relegated. How did he get the job? And when he was Bookie's favorite to get sacked before the season had even started, yeah, I was like, nah, he's a good coach because I've seen enough. Even though he was losing games, I've seen enough from him, bro. You don't have to for me to see quality in you.
You got to remember Anderlecht as well. He went to Anderlecht as well.
Doesn't mean anything, bro. It doesn't mean anything.
It does mean something because he's gone to Anderlecht.
Really, because off the back of the Anderlecht job alone, he wasn't getting the Bayern Munich job.
No, but I'm saying that's another experience that he's got under his belt that Carrick doesn't.
But that's great. Do you know what I'm saying? That is great. But when he got the Burnley job, no one was saying, oh, you know what, he got the Burnley job because he done so well at Anderlecht. They were like, oh, yeah, Pep put in a word for him. Pep put in a word for him. Like, bro, with certain coaches, you can tell if they're good or not by how they set up. It doesn't matter what players they have, bro. It just doesn't matter. Vincent Kompany showed that he was a special coach at Burnley, even though he was losing. The way his team got set up here, he completely got rid of the stigma that Burnley played long ball football, almost single-handedly. That takes some doing, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? So, same with Kieran McKenna. Kieran McKenna, yeah, even though Ipswich were getting smoked, they were playing some very good football.
But do you think, though, Carrick left a bigger legacy at Middlesbrough than Kompany did at Burnley?
No, he wasn't there as long either. And they didn't have the same job. Like I said, Kompany had a better team.
Now, he had the best. I'm saying to you, like I'm just looking at it from my point of view. Even though it's a bit harsh to look at Carrick because of the team that he had, he also lost a lot of players.
He did indeed.
Coaches, you know what I mean? I get it, but at the same time, it comes to have you done enough? And everyone deserves the opportunity. I agree, but I don't.
But what does enough look like, though? Do you know what I'm saying? Because enough, yeah, is completely subjective, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I can see enough from a coach in about 5 games. I can see enough.
Would you have given Rangnick the job if he'd have got top 4 that season?
Bro, Ralph Rangnick's a good coach. I would have given Ralph Rangnick the job.
But in the mindset of what we were going through that time,
I would have given Ralph Rangnick the job. I still think we should have kept Ralph Rangnick. It was one of the biggest mistakes we made getting rid of him. Not just as a coach, but he should have probably got the DOF job. Ralph Rangnick,
DOF.
I've seen enough coaching from Ralph in like 2 games. That first half against Crystal Palace showed me enough about Ralph. I was like, this guy's he's a bad boy coach straight away. And it was 30 minutes I saw that, bro, like with some, I'll be honest, you see with football, you don't need a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the same with footballers. I can see someone's first touch and see their movement off the ball, and within 5 minutes, I can tell you he can play football, bro. I don't need to watch 10 games. I don't need to watch 10 games.
Carried away. I think
when you look at how Man United played under Darren Fletcher and how they looked under Michael Carrick within the same 2 weeks, you can see the difference. And it wasn't just no new manager bounce, bro. It was way more than that because we couldn't beat Burnley. Do you see what I'm saying? The difference between the Fletcher and Carrick performance will tell you that Carrick's a very good coach. So I'm saying, if he gets top 4, if he gets Champions League, and that's if he gets Champions League, because if he doesn't get Champions League, I'm not going to still say give him the job. But I'm saying if he gets Champions League, and he shows, the progressive football that he's been playing, it's a big fucking gamble that probably won't pay off to go and get rid of him and go get someone else, bro. Unless it's an elite manager, that doesn't divide no opinion.
What's elite? But the thing is, though,
Enrique is elite that doesn't divide opinion.
We don't need an elite manager to be the best, though. We don't need an elite manager.
But that's the point. So that means Carrick should keep the job.
But you've used the word elite, though, innit? You can't be using the word elite. We're saying that De Zerbi is a top like manager coach. We're saying that Tuchel is a competent manager coach. We're
No,
saying that
elite. No, Tuchel is closer to the elites in terms of what he's won.
There you go then. Okay, then we'll put him in the elite.
League, so Tuchel's in the elites.
Okay, there you go. He's in the elite then. We're looking at Xavi. Very good coach. You see what he done at Barcelona. Cool. In that moment there, if Man
Xavi hasn't managed in the Premier League, so Xavi has to be off that list.
Nah, but
he's not of the Enrique level, bruv. Xavi's not Enrique.
No, but you don't need to be managing the Premier League to be not a good manager. You feel me? Like we've seen so many managers not managing the Premier League that have done well in the league. You know,
but after Ruben Amorim, that's not a gamble that we should be taking unless it's Enrique. I don't want another manager that hasn't managed in the Premier League, bro. I just don't want that. For me, there's no reason why. Yeah, there's no reason why we should go and get a manager.
Yeah.
That is not an elite manager. And the reason why I say this
Luis Enrique is elite. Would you take Luis Enrique?
That's what I said. Enrique is the only manager really, that if Carrick got top 4, I would take him over Michael Carrick because it's Enrique.
That's a mistake, you know, man. I think we can't get lost in the sauce rants, man.
Bruv, it's no sauce, bro. Like I'm telling you, as a coach, from a tactical point of view, the way Michael Carrick set us up, that's elite level coaching. In 3 days.
Elite level coaching for that game only.
Brother, exactly. So what did I say, Saeed? I said, if we get top 4 and we continue to play the way we're playing, listen to what I'm saying.
I hear you.
If we continue to set up and show the competence that we're showing, now, between now and the end of the season, and we get top 4, then he should keep the job, bruv. Unless there's someone that's
you know what it is?
Undisputed, bro. Because you can't dispute Enrique, is a top coach. You can't dispute it. De Zerbi, you can dispute it because some people will say, De Zerbi's teams don't defend well. The high pressing doesn't suit Man United because we tried it with Amorim and we were getting carved open. There's loads of different caveats, bro. There's no caveat to Luis Enrique because you know who Luis Enrique is. De Zerbi, on paper, is not an elite coach because he just lost the cup final. And he was at the top of the league, and now he's not at the top of the league, and he doesn't really win stuff. So going out and getting a De Zerbi, who culturally doesn't necessarily fit with the club, and getting rid of somebody that does is a big fucking risk. Just on a human level.
I think it's risk on all levels, though. You give Carrick a job, and he doesn't do what he did in the interim period. It's also a risk as well. Because now, I keep saying it to you, it's a different sort of motion, pressure, whatever you want to call it, to when you've got the manager, you are officially the head coach, manager of Manchester United Football Club, to now bring up new standards, new waves of new whatever you're trying to do, a new evolution. That Michael Carrick, it's a whole new expectation. So
what, you don't think there was pressure coming into the Man United job and your first game is Man City?
Oh, massively. There is
Imagine
pressure.
if he got popped in his first game, against City and we get popped like 5-0. You trying to, like, bro, that changes everything, you know?
Carrick, though. I don't blame Carrick for that, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I blame Ineos because I'm like, they brought him in and sacked Ruben Amorim at a period where they should have sacked him time ago. So I will never blame Carrick. Same way, I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't blame Carrick if he did badly after he got his job because it's kind of low-hanging fruit, really, if I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't look at Carrick and be like...
No, I think low-hanging fruit would have been giving Ollie the job again when these guys were singing Ollie's at the wheel, when Fletcher was the manager. And they still chose Michael Carrick.
Yeah. I just think for me, you kind of are damned if you do and damned if you don't. This is a problem now. It's a good problem to have, but it's... You either... This is a big question everyone's got to ask themselves, And you live by your sword, you die by your sword. United get top 4, Michael Carrick, you give him the job. There's a risk of it goes badly when he gets a job. You then sack Michael Carrick, after doing well with Man United, he gets top 4. You bring in a new manager, they do worse than Carrick in that period. It's also a risk itself. But for me, you see where that risk and that gamble lies with? It lies with Ineos. They are the ones in charge, We as fans, obviously, we're going to deliberate. We're going to talk about what we want, what we won't want. We're not really at fault, really. Like, you saying that you want my character to stay on, it's not really your fault. You're just seeing a manager who's come in, got top 4, that Ruben Amorim, who got paid more than him, couldn't get. You know, looking towards Ten Hag towards the end of his last season, couldn't get. But at the same time, you then might missing out on what a manager could get you if you'd have just changed it and kind of gone from there, where he's De Zerbi or whoever, Tuchel, who could maybe take it to that next level, you know? So I don't think it's PTSD from my point of view. I just don't think we should be making the same decision wrong again.
But it's not the same decision. But this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's not the same decision.
No, hold on a minute. It's not making the same old decision. We've been making, as a football club, this bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. Man United are on a bad trend at the minute.
Exactly. But you don't know if it's a good decision or a bad decision till you make that decision. That's why there's always going to be risk involved. And like this said, no manager's a sure thing except for Enrique. That's facts. But also Enrique could come to the Premier League, need some time to acclimatize to the Premier League, and then we start badly under Enrique, and then all of a sudden it's, but he didn't manage in the Premier. Ineos shouldn't have got a manager from outside the Premier League. Only fucking 6 months ago, people were saying we should get Glasner or Iriola. Now nobody wants them.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is how quickly football changes. This is why sometimes the grass ain't always fucking greener. This is what I'm trying to let people know, bruv. Because people are saying Unai Emery would cook at Man United. Unai Emery's football shit. I don't want that nowhere near my football club. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the point. Style of football matters. Style of football matters. And this is why I said, if man can defend competently, attack the way we attack under Carrick, keep clean sheets, win games, get Champions League, I'm keeping what's here because I don't know what the fuck's around the corner, bro.
That's a fair point. But what
I don't know what's around the corner, bro.
You see when it goes wrong, are you kind of be like
Saeed, but what if it don't? You know them ones. But remember the Bayern Munich fan said, when we got company, when it goes wrong, who's next? Because that's what everyone was saying. Everyone was saying, who's next? We're gonna go and get fucking Ernest, or we're gonna go and get fucking Glasner. They were already talking about replacements for company. Just signed a new fucking deal, bro. I'm just saying, man can't just assume that if he gets Champions League, it's gonna go wrong for him, bro, because we'll give him more players, blood. And look at the competition he's got, bro. He's competing with fucking Thomas Frank and fucking Rafinha, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's not competing with Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Jurgen Klopp, Jose Mourinho. Bro, he's competing with meaty coaches, bro. The level's not high, bruv. We have to be real. The coaching level in the Premier is not high in terms of what it was.
They could view that towards Carrick as well. We're all in the same boat.
Precisely. So I'll rather be in the same boat with a guy that I fucking know and I trust than in a boat with a complete fucking stranger. Cuz, do you understand what I'm saying?
I want to say De Zerbi and them man are strangers, but I hear your point.
He's a stranger to Man United. He's a stranger to the Man United players. Do you know what I'm saying? All these guys like Kobe that loves Michael Carrick now. De Zerbi comes in. All of a sudden, what if De Zerbi ain't fucking with him like that? Then it's free Kobe again.
No, but what's changed? Because you were saying De Zerbi, bring De Zerbi in. So what's changed?
Oh, brother, I want De Zerbi in. I want De Zerbi's football in. You know them ones there. But I'm aware, that football is not just about football, blood. Football's not just about football. That's the reality. That is the reality, bro. It's not just about football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So people can say whatever they want. The football is cool. We played sick football against Man City, but it's not just the football, bro. It's about the cultural fit. It's about absolutely everything. It's about the players' response to a manager. Because the players didn't respond to Ralph like this, the way they responded to Carrick. They didn't.
I think De Zerbi would command a lot of respect, though. I can't lie to you. De Zerbi would command a lot of respect. The only thing with De Zerbi, though, is when it goes badly, it will go badly. You feel me? It will end bad, especially against the board now. You know what I mean? Yo, you ain't De Zerbi ain't messing around with this one. So again, it comes down to, right, cool. We know what we have. Let's stick to what we know. I think that's where you're coming from. Carrick, he's got into top 4.
Yeah, but I've said caveat. The football has to look how it looked against City. We have to play a cohesive football. I don't want... The one reason why I said I like De Zerbi, and I like Enrique is because I know every time I turn on my television, I'm going to get a certain type of football. That's, for me, Carrick's football has to be cohesive every single game. Every time I see Man United play, the football needs to look the same.
Yeah, it needs to be the same.
It needs to look the same. Because then I know that it's not a one-off and it's not a fluke and this is how we play. Because that's what I demand from my coaches. So, if Carrick's football looks the way it looked last game, for the next 16, 17 games 16 games, and we get top 4 and I know what kind of football I'm getting, then I'm happy right here, mate. You know them ones. If the football's shit and it looks a bit of a fluke and all that, then I'm like, nah. Do you know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, all right, cool. Do you know what I mean? You're not the guy. But if I'm getting what I know I'm getting, bro, changing for the sake of changing, yeah.
But
it's mad.
Yeah, I don't think like that. I think changing for the sake of becoming a better team and also understanding that we are going to go to a new level, and that's what I believe in these coaches that we're going to bring in. We're going to a new level. Carrick took us to this level. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? You were good, but then I'm even still not going to be like, like I miss Carrick because he got us into top 4. I just think, man, we should have been there at the start of the season. That's the bare minimum. Now can we go forward? You know what I mean? It just
but what happens if the new manager comes in and we don't go forward?
Well, then we sack him and we get another one. But that's down to Ineos, not down to me.
Yeah, but this is my point. I'm saying that there's no guarantee here that the guy you get in does better than top 4. There's no guarantee.
But the thing is, though, we're holding on to something that I get it. Like, yeah, Carrick got us to top 4, but I still don't believe it's something that I should be like, man, you deserve this. No, I'm like, thank you very much. I wish you all the best. You go and get another job after this. You deserve it. Maybe another Premier League club, by the way. That's funny enough. Probably get another Premier League club, and you go over there. We're going to get another manager we believe is better than you. Simple as that.
And then what happens if he goes to the other club and he does well and our new manager does shit? Then you're like an idiot, mate.
But then that's just life, bro.
But it doesn't have to be life. This is the point.
But the thing is, though, there's a lot of things that can fall into different places. But United's journey has got to be their own journey, not a journey that's been made or kind of the way it's kind of been because of the fact that a manager's got a certain target. Don't change your plan. This is not the plan. I don't think this should be the plan. Man United's plan should not be changed because the manager has got us into top 4. We're sticking to the plan. You get us into top 4, or wherever you get us into, by the way, top 6, whatever. We then get another manager that we believe can take Man United to the next level. That's how we want to be. That's
what it is. On paper, that sounds great, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And this is it. What I'm saying is not stamped and sealed, yeah? We still need to build on the City performance. This is what people are not understanding. And what a lot of people are not understanding, yeah, is that football, yeah, is a sport, yeah, where you're relying on other human beings, yeah, to perform.
Yeah.
So just because you're a good manager for a certain team doesn't mean you're going to be a good manager for another team, bro. Case in point, Xabi Alonso at Bayern and at Real Madrid. So just because you're a better manager than Carrick, it doesn't mean you're going to do better than Carrick with these players. It doesn't mean that. So you can go and get a manager that's better on paper than Michael Carrick, and he comes in and the players just don't fancy him. And they be like, nah, we prefer to play for Michael, mate. This is dead. Yeah. What are you going to do? Get rid of all the players?
Yeah, that's a point.
Nah, you're going to sack the manager. So this is my point. If the players are happy and the players are thriving, it makes no sense to upset the players, for something that's not definitely going to work. And this is why I say I need a calculated risk. Calculated is go and get me fucking Enrique, because the players are like, you know what, we like Michael, but this is Enrique.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So let's put that pressure on him.
The Zerbi, the players will be like, yeah, cool, but we was doing this with Carrick anyway, and this player always shouts at me, I don't like him.
Why are we settling for, by the way? Why are we settling for mediocrity, by the way? If you want
but this is the point. We're not settling. This is what
I'm saying.
When we played that beautiful football, dominated City and smoked City, no one was like, why are we settling for mediocrity? It's the best football we played in about 10 years, bruv. What are we doing?
No. We're just saying that Carrick was amazing and his tactics outclassed
brother.
I didn't think
the best football we played in the best part of a decade. A man are talking about settling for mediocrity. We ain't seen Man United play football like that.
But let me ask you a question though. If United were, if Ineos say who they say they are, they should be looking at the best managers available, not settling for the subpar, like maybe a Glasner, Iraola. If that's the case, then that's a bigger indictment on them rather than, you get what I'm trying to say? So if they're looking at Glasner in Iraola, then of course you'd rather go keep Carrick. But I'm like, why are they going for Glasner, Iraola then? Do you know what I mean? Why? Why is that? Why am I United looking at better? Like we're trying to get to another level. Because maybe
I agree with what he's saying. This is the best football that we've seen. Yeah, the most complete performance. One of the closest performances. I remember the Anfield performance under Van Gaal, bro. Like there was nothing mediocre about the way that we were set up and the way that we played in it. I'm just saying, yeah, just life lessons. Yeah, the grass ain't always greener, bro. There might be a gal that's prettier than your gal, but that doesn't mean she's gonna be a better gal for you. It don't mean that, innit? Sometimes the gal that knows you and knows how you like your coffee in the morning, knows what to use in the washing machine to wash your clothes, blood. That's the gal you just stay there, innit? You know them way there in life, bruv. Man see a nicer thing and say, oh yeah, but man just want to try. Bro, sometimes just stay in your yard, rude boy. You get me? And this is just what it is, because you go outside looking the next thing and, hey, bro, you get me? You sleeping with her and she's snoring and them things. You never knew that she snored. Do you know what I mean? And she's grinding her teeth at night time, bro, and farting in your bed and that. You know them, man. You man don't know all these things. You just see these buff things and you think, yeah, bro, this is the one. Nah, it's not the one, bro. Sometimes just stay in your yard with your girl that just knows how you like your food, bro. And this is the reality. I think people are too busy to just be looking outside, bro. As long as the football's good here, I don't give a fuck what no one else is doing, rude boy. Like, this is the reality. If we play that football that we played the other day to the end of the season, because I ain't enjoyed a football match like that in the best part of 10 years. So if we play like that till the end of the season, you can't tell me it's over, blood. For no pipe dream, blood. Unless it's Enrique, blood.
Maybe we're still suffering from, you know what it is here? Maybe we're still suffering from the Ruben Amorim trauma. And we need to
I'm not, bro. I just want to see good football, bro. I'm a technician, bro. I saw some beautiful defensive football,
I hear
bro.
you. But we've been so, I hear you, Rants, here, but we've been suffering so bad on Ruben Amorim that this looks like it's like champagne football.
Brother, it was, bro. Listen, from a tactical level, it was incredible, bro. Forget the result, because we've had good results before, bro. We beat Man City under Ruben Amorim. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. Like, we knew when we beat City under Ruben Amorim, it was luck, bro. Like, we didn't dominate them like this. We smoked these lot. Do you know, it's completely different.
The performance we've seen,
brother. Like, even when we beat Liverpool start of the season, it wasn't like that. Liverpool should have won the game. They missed bare chances. We fucked City up, bro. It was a completely different performance. Like, so man can't put it down to luck. It wasn't luck, bro. That was pure dominance, bro. We haven't beaten Man City. I can't remember beating Man City like that, bro. I can't remember. Even under Sir Alex Ferguson, when we beat Man City, it wasn't that comprehensive, bro.
Yeah.
Under Ferguson, we got turned over by City. Then they put 6 past us one game. Was it 6-1 or 6-0? I can't remember. 6-1, I think.
6-1, yeah, 6-1.
We got fucked, rude boy. We didn't beat City like that.
No. That game should have been 5 or 6, though. Really?
Exactly. How many Man United games, in the last 10 years, have we won 2-0 and you're like, yeah, it could have been 6? Never, bro. Like, we have to be real. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and say that, yeah, we didn't get lucky, bro. That was elite coaching. Cool, Michael Carrick's not an elite coach, but it's one of them ones. We'll see where it goes, bruv. We'll see where it goes in the end of the season. Like I said, he has to get Champions League and the football has to be consistent. If for the next 3 games we're shit, we're having a different conversation, bro. I haven't closed the door.
It's mad to think we're having this conversation now.
But this is why I put the caveats there, bro.
Yeah. I agree.
I said he has to get me Champions League and he has to keep the football the same.
But maybe my conversation is a bit like, yo, it's a bit, I'm not hearing that right now, but I could hear it at the end of the season. Who knows?
Yeah, but you was pretty much saying cut and dry, no matter what happens.
No matter what happens, we
got to go get someone else. I'm not from that. I'm not with that.
We don't know what managers are available and and it's a lot that's going on. I can't lie. There's a lot that's going on.
I'd love for you to be the guy, if Michael Carrick wins, 14 out of the 16 games, I'd love for you to be the one to tell him that it's over, blood.
It's over, buddy.
If man won 14 out of the 16 games, you don't go in the office on Monday and tell him that it's over. Nah, bro.
You know the shades are right here, you know, man. Like, don't do that.
Nah, bro. It's
you know what I mean, man?
You're a madman, bro. That's crazy.
But listen, you know me, man. I'm outside, bro. But right now, I'm just like, yo, man, let's just get there in it, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Man can't be telling me, yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and it ain't here yet. You know what I'm saying? So let's get there, and then I'll be like, you know what? Let's analyze. Let's talk. Let's see the calculated risks, as man I called it in the chat. And then maybe we can go there. Do you know what I mean? So let's see, man. But you know what I mean? There's a long way to go, man. Long way to go.
There is a long way, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'll be real, yeah. We put in a similar performance on Sunday and we get the win as well, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, listen. Then, bro, that man could take my money, bro. I'm cashing in my Michael Carrick stocks, blood. You know what I'm saying?
No more.
Early, bro. Bro, I've never been afraid. I've never been afraid to be early, blood, on anything. I don't care. Manager's out early and I'll be manager in early, bro. I don't care.
Say no more.
If we perform the way we performed against City and we get 3 points on Sunday, bro, I'm going all in on my Carrick stocks, bro. Immediate.
I hear it, man. I hear it. I'm just gonna be, you know what I mean? I'm gonna deliberate a little bit more carefully. But you know, man, we'll see. But if that means we Man United got top 4 and we go get Carrick, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm angry. No.
But there'll be men out there that are gonna be like, you see, they are. They didn't get us an elite manager. They bottled it. They want a yes man. All this bullshit. Like,
I know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I just think for me, I'm just looking at what Ineos should be doing. And but listen, let's see, man. There's a long way to go. You get me?
That's it. You lot, make sure, you know what I'm saying? You lot drop a Rants raid in the Mandem Talk chat. We're redirecting over there now, people. You know what I'm saying? So I let them know what's going on, fam.
Yeah. Jump in, people. We're going to be discussing the Arsenal game. Also, Ruben Neves links as well. Apparently, we've been linked with Ruben Neves. So, yeah, we're going to be talking over on the Mandem group chat. But, yeah, make sure you like the video here, though, man. We should be on at least 800 likes, at least minimum. You get me? Just like the video, people, man.
That's it, people. So, yeah, make sure you run up the likes, man. It helps with the algorithm. We're redirecting over to Mandem Talk. So, yeah, I'll see you guys